Well, the schedule's been updated again.
Mm-hmm.
Now that I know what we're doing for episode 600 of Castranger, which is in a few weeks.
Okay.
But man, like we jumped for 600. We've been doing this for what, 12 years now?
Have we really been doing it this long?
Yeah, but we'll get there when we get there. But honestly, I don't know how we're gonna fit all this stuff into the schedule anymore. Because like you got Kamen Rider stuff, you got I guess Project Red stuff now, other tokusatsu stuff, Power Rangers. Which when the reboot comes out, that's gonna be a lot.
Yeah, Guard that got canceled.
Awkward timing.
What?
Yeah, it got canceled by Disney.
Womp womp.
Well,
Wimp wimp.
Cue the roll call.
Connect. Loading.
Broadcast.
Perfect.
Show running super savant.
Level up.
Bluecaster super Ichi.
Loudon Online, Greycaster, Robolane.
Researcher of the Tokuverse. Yellowcaster, Ultra Guard.
Hopping from show to show. Pinkcaster, Froggy Alley.
Combining comedy and critique. On air since 2014.
Radio Sentai Castranger.
Welcome to Radio Sentai Castranger, episode 595. Oh my god, we really are so close to 600.
Oh, look, it's the smallest Pokemon ever.
Proceed to accidentally squish it.
Is it?
Yeah,
Which
it's,
one is
I
it?
think it's like
Joltik!
it's still on record the smallest Pokemon ever.
I think it's so cute.
Right.
I'm Joltik.
Reminds me of that like little baby, like cute baby spider meme, where it's like the one with
Oh my gosh.
cute little eyes being like.
Kind of reminds me of Wormmon's pre-evolution, pre-Digi evolution.
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh, Pabu,
Little bit.
the baby or the in training?
Baby.
Oh, so Pabumon. Or no, that's Tentomons.
Pabu.
Or training, I guess. I don't know. The green one that has the pacifier in its mouth.
That's Pabumon. That's Tentomon's baby form.
They all start off as babies.
Wormmon's line goes
You started off
Leafmon,
as a
Minnomon,
baby.
Digimon's Digimon's one of those weird.
Castranger babies.
Please no. We already
You want us to make Castranger babies?
We already scream and whine like man children on this show every week. We don't need to lean further into that.
Yeah, I'm a man
Yes, we
baby
do.
already. So
But yeah, Digimon's one of those weird things I absolutely zero in on. I remember
do I
weird
count?
shit like this.
Wait, so do I count as a man baby too then?
sure.
Maybe a woman,
what's-
baby.
Woman. Whoa, man. Whoa,
Baby.
This is getting weird out the gate.
What is the equivalent?
Oh, honey, you can't act like it already wasn't weird. You can't. I'm
Sure.
sorry.
Anyways, thank you for tuning in. We are Radio Sentai Castranger, a bunch of man children who get together every week to talk about Kamen Rider, Project RED, and usually a third thing. But the third thing this week is also Kamen Rider.
Correct.
Our topics for this week are Kamen Rider Zeztz, episode 47, Kakuseihunter Omegahorn, episode 3, and our feature topic for the week is the Kamen Rider Zeztz Hyper Battle video.
It's actually pretty fun.
It's been a while since we had a good Hyper Battle video, I think.
No,
Been a year.
That's a while.
not wrong.
Just because it was obvious doesn't mean it's not correct.
You know me with the scheduling. I always like to try and put the hyper battle video within the like within the stretch of the finale.
Yeah, long after it's relevant. Not that it was very relevant.
you know what I just like so like a toku thing that lives rent free in my head. It's from Gotchard actually. It's when Renee's in the like the T-Rex costume and she just goes gow. Gow. I fucking love that shit. It was the best moment. Yeah, she's gow.
I love that it made Allie laugh even though she hasn't seen it.
I think Allie would like Gotchard. Oh, Allie would love Hop on.
And
oh yeah,
with with the dinosaur suit. It's one of
Poppy?
those
Froggy?
No,
Grasshopper.
it's grasshopper.
Oh, cute.
But
Show a picture of one.
Poppy?
so say one of those dinosaur suits is like the inflatable dinosaur. Like
Oh my
T-Rex
god, it's
suits.
Kermit. What?
Hello, Kermit the Frog here to talk about Kamen Rider.
I'm gonna commit.
Kermit.
It's an orange.
We are going in several different directions all at once that are not the right direction. We need to rein this in already.
Welcome to the show. There's Hopper one.
Oh my god!
Oh my god,
He's okay.
Kermit, no! Ooh, is that a card? Wait,
Yeah,
that's cool.
that's this thing's card.
The short version is Kamen Rider
Ooh.
Gotchard is about Pokemon, alchemy, and
And
Pokemon
alchemy.
trading cards.
Yeah.
Cool.
There's a bunch of
You like
monsters
it?
that get sealed in cards and used for powers and forms and shit.
Yeah, no, Gotcha would totally be up fucking Allie's up Allie's
Cool.
alley.
Welcome to Castranger, Alley's Alley.
Alley,
What?
yo, that could be a spin-off show, honestly. Allie's Alley.
Alley's Alley. Very well could be. Don't know what the hell I would talk about though.
I don't know.
How
It's
much
like
you
how
love
we have
Garo.
Gar's Gargles.
Oh yeah, one of the monsters in Gotchard was literally named Gorilla Sensei.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
That's why I have that card with the legend driver, because he goes Gorilla Sensei.
Oh, and there was one that was a blue pop can.
yeah.
I obviously
Anyways,
have that card.
Gotchard's not my favorite, but it wasn't a bad show.
It's up there.
The story was kind of bonkers, insane, and the villain was comically uninteresting, but there was fun
Yeah,
shit
welcome
in the
back,
show.
Shinichi Hasagawa.
I got Kamen Rider Legend. So, anyways, we got news.
Yeah.
A lot minor news because we did a almost 3-hour thing last week.
Alrighty.
News mode.
So yes, as alluded to in our cold opening bit, Disney Plus is reportedly not moving forward with the Power Rangers reboot.
Which makes sense because I was wondering why we hadn't heard any updates about it for a long time.
Well, it's because the show was never officially greenlit. They were still in pre-production.
Oh.
Like they even said at Comic-Con, it's like we're still working on it. It's just like
Not anymore.
yeah, it's just like 2 weeks later. Well, guess we're not working on it anymore. Imagine my perspective. You know, let's admit, out of all of us in the core Cast Ranger group, I am probably the biggest Power Rangers guy.
Yeah.
You know, I've seen all the seasons. I read all the comics. I collect the majority of the figures. So it's like, okay, they're doing a reboot. I have faith. It's Disney, and like these guys sound like they can make it work. Imagine me waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning for work, and the first thing that I see is the news article deadline saying, "Aye, the Power Rangers reboot isn't working." If you think I'm joking, I'm not.
Our reboot's dead, Zordon!
Yeah.
Oh my god! They didn't even spell it right!
Well, that would probably also explain
Fake
this in the
fans!
news, especially fake fans. Look what they also wrote in there. Based on the 1993-2001 Saban Entertainment series, so I guess the show ended after Time Force, guys.
Is that when
You
it
know what?
left Saban? Is maybe where that came from?
Yeah, so it's like so Wild Forces and I think Forever Red never happened. These seasons never happened, and Neo Saban never happened, which was probably a good thing, except for we wouldn't have gotten Dino Charge.
So prior to this announcement, the project had been in its development stage with Percy Jackson and the Olympians executive producers / showrunners Jonathan E. Steinberg and Dan Schatz developing the series for Disney Plus and 20th Television as the studio. According to sources, the reason why it's not moving forward is business-related reasons, primarily the budget. Creating a high-end live-action superhero series is a major investment, and the economics of which are not as favorable if the studio making it do not own the IP, because Power Rangers brand is owned by Hasbro. So literally money.
It all came down to money and Disney being like, "Do I own Power Rangers? We used to, sir." Oh, well, fuck you then.
The fuck are we doing
I don't
then?
want. It's the fuck are we doing? Just pack everything up and all those people in suits just walk out of the building.
I was having a discussion with Pinner about it earlier, like before we started recording. But like I was saying, like, oh, maybe they should just like, not gonna do anything with it. They should just sell it to like Netflix or Amazon or something like that. And then Pinner just goes, "No, Lane, they're not gonna do that because they don't want someone else profiting off of it."
Here's the thing, though. Am I not? Are we not remembering that Disney did own Power Rangers for a while?
Yeah, and then they didn't care.
Yeah, they didn't give a
But
shit.
if they got in so far as to have been working on this, given Disney's precedent to just buying IPs, given that they bought like Marvel and Star Wars and whatever the fuck, I'm kind of surprised that the option wasn't just buy it, so we are the ones profiting off of it.
I don't know if we could afford to do another second era of Power Rangers.
I mean, let's be real. Most of the Disney era Power Rangers were fire series. I think we could have like a third or fourth coming of the Power Rangers brand again. I know not everyone liked everything they produced, but I think some of the Disney series were pretty good.
Here's my crazy theory, and this is why, this is why it's called a crazy theory, not a rational theory. Give it to Toei.
I would be interested to see what would be produced.
Give it back to Toei. Toei owns the international rights to Super Sentai. They can release it worldwide.
No.
And then they can create a global show again for like, if they want to do a Super Sentai show in Japan, cool. And then they could readapt it for Power Rangers internationally.
Yeah.
Or Saban buys it a third time.
Saban sold it because, I hate to say it, like the 2017 movie bombed, and he's like, I don't want this anymore.
I know. I'm making a joke. I'm just being a butt.
You're a terrible butt.
Anyway, yes. Anyways, I think at least this is from my perspective, my opinion is that I think Power Rangers is just going to be like
it's gonna be dead.
It's just going to be toys for now, and like even the toys aren't going to do that well because it's just going to lose interest. So
it's going to lose interest once they start running out of seasons. Or at least
I saw that
demanding seasons.
I saw that Dragon Zord, the Playmates release, and I was just like,
It's so chunky though, Lane. He's such a good chunky boy.
Yeah, it's not accurate.
When does you have options if you want an accurate Dragon Zord?
Sure, but I don't want to spend $500 on this Soul Chogokin fucking Dragon Zord.
Well, then that's on you.
Well,
all right.
Unfortunately, tough fucking titties.
He's even got a screw hole on the side of his face. Look at that.
That's his nostril lane. That's where he breathes through.
No, that's a screw hole.
I do like that. It looks like you can disassemble the arms to create like the shield, for the Dino Megazord form.
Everyone hates my opinions on shit nowadays because like everyone yells at me in caps. Everyone like, Lane, shut up! You know what the fuck you're talking about.
Because you don't know what you're talking about.
No, I know. That's my bad habit. I try to make it sound like I know what I'm talking about, but I don't.
I mean, my opinion is pretty transparent. I've not really been super interested in Power Rangers for the longest time. So this news happened and it phased through me like a fucking ghost. Like, okay, all right. I will resume being neutral on the matter. Like, that's the thing. I try not to get too excited for things that I'm not absolutely like. I'm either 0% excited or I'm 100% excited for something. That's the thing. Because if I'm anywhere in the middle, that just sets me up for disappointment.
Yeah, you know what? Fair. That's me. That's me with like a lot of things nowadays. If I'm not 100% on board with it, I'll be like, yeah, kind of, nah. That was me with Gavon Infinity. It was like, yeah, I really, no.
I try not to spend too much of my time worrying or spending time and effort on things not happening or things that haven't happened yet. I would rather put all of my energy into focusing on the thing once it comes out, once it's happening, once I can experience it.
In my world, in my brain, if something gets announced that I'm super excited for, I want it as soon as fucking possible.
And that's valid.
Have to wait and years for it. I'm like,
And despite what I just said, there are exceptions. Like I said, there are things I'm 100% excited for. Right now, prime example is FF14 Evercold. I'm so ready for Bastion.
For me, it was Gears of War E-Day. It got announced 2 years ago, and it wasn't until last month that we finally got any fucking information on it. And now we got a beta, which I got to play, which was fun, and then it's coming out in October. So
anyways, sorry, go ahead, Gar.
I was just gonna say, but let's keep looking on the bright side for Power Rangers. We have Legend of the White Dragon coming out at the end of the month on Power Rangers Day.
Oh yeah, that's true. Is that finally coming out?
That's finally coming out.
In theaters, apparently.
Yeah, in theaters.
That's another example of like, yes, I'm going to go see it, but until it comes out, I don't care.
No,
and we still have the comics. And again, Playmates is doing the toys, in which they're finally moving on from Mighty Morphin with their collector's line.
Finally, let's have the toy line focus on something that's not Mighty Morphin. We're milking the nostalgia long past the point of it being dry.
And I will say this as a Castranger representative, I feel like we shouldn't talk about any upcoming reboot plans for Power Rangers until we have something concrete, like a trailer.
Yeah. Even that I wouldn't call even a trailer I wouldn't say as like sufficient confirmation that it's happening. Things get trailers put out and then get canceled all the time.
True. So you know what? Until we see episode 1 of whatever the hell Power Rangers comes up with next.
Until we have a release date, that's the line where I go, okay, now I can be excited. Because until there's a release date, there's still absolutely a chance of something not happening.
Oh, you mean like the Ninja Kid stuff? Which then also got canceled because Hasbro was like, you can't release that because we're working on a Disney reboot. So guess what's coming out tomorrow after the reboot got canceled?
I guess that's happening then. Isn't that the one where there's AI involved?
Yes, they use AI.
They use AI because they're in a time crunch, and it's like, or it was a budgetary crunch. It's like, you guys, you know how cheap this stuff is? You didn't need to use AI.
So what's really interesting is the last kind of live action Power Rangers thing we got technically was in a Fortnite trailer.
Evil lightning.
Oh wow, Lane mentioned Fortnite.
Yeah, I was looking Fortnite.
Reset the counter. It has been it has been 0 days since Lane mentioned Fortnite.
I mean, Joker from Persona 5 is going to be in next week. So
cool. That means Fortnite will be dead in a year.
That's what everyone's saying. It's like, oh, another live service game. It's going to be dead in a year because of Persona 5 collab.
Teehee. Grand Blue Fantasy says, fuck all the rest of y'all.
I really hope we get a Morgana sidekick, and every time you get an elimination, he'll just go, looking cool, Joker.
So anyways,
Power Rangers dead for now.
Sorry, Steinberg and Shots. You guys probably had something good working with you. I mean, hell, you guys sounded like you were more interested in this project than Twistle was with his like gritty teenage version of the show that he wanted to do.
Yep.
The show got shots down until it Frankensteinbergs its way back. Got him.
I just, all I want is episode 1 to be called The Return.
I don't know why.
It's called The Phantom Menace. Come on.
The way Gar said that just sent my brain into, all I want to do is see you turn into a Power Ranger. A Power Ranger.
All I want to be is the one who gets to see a Power Ranger.
It's morphin' time.
Oh, I know it'll be great, and I just can't wait to see the Ranger you are morphing. Because you are a Power Ranger. Just tap into the power within
All
the
right,
core.
all right. The bit's dead. Moving on.
Okay. Next.
So, next we have some more mice toy line figure news.
I can hear Ichi going, about to go mice.
Oh, on that note, actually, someone posted the clip of the sound of the mice origin egg, and apparently, like, the previous old version is pronounced myth.
Oh, so the original is called Kamen Rider Myth.
I believe so.
Double entendre.
That's not what that word means.
Oh, I thought that meant two meanings.
Oh, Gar, I love you.
Yeah. So Bandai Japan posted official images of the Mice Tokusatsu action figure toy line, or for short, TAF. But before we focus on that action figure line, we have the DX Ride Water eggs, which is the big crystal egg-looking thing that turns into the bike.
Is that what the name of his bike is called? The Ride Water?
I guess.
Okay, yeah, it's an egg that cracks into a bike.
I mean,
all right.
To quote Joe Pesci, what the fuck am I looking at?
No, it's what the fuck is this piece of shit?
Yeah, that's it.
No, it looks like a color timer. It looks like a color timer in an Ultraman.
A little bit.
Honestly, it looks like what it kind of looks like what Ultraman Decker has on his side. I got a
egg is
photo.
also a pendant? Oh, that's why it looks like a jewel.
I was gonna say it looks like a jewel from a Spyro game.
Huh.
So this one is 150% the size of regular ride eggs, and it works in the belt. The figure comes with a ride egg? No, it is a ride egg. It's just a bigger one.
Oh.
Yeah.
But
there's an image showing the size comparison.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So if you want the Ride Water, 3630 yen, September 5th release. Let me just look at the box real quick. Yeah, it does say Ride Water with 2 W's.
Water.
I found it. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of Ultraman Decker's dimension holder.
Oh yeah, I see it.
Oh yeah.
All right, so the Kamen Rider action figure series has changed its name into the Tokusatsu action figure series, TAF for short.
I guess that means they'll probably be doing other heroes outside of Kamen Rider in this toy line.
That would be the implication.
He's pendant. Yeah.
So this action figure line aims to combine 3 things: realistic sculpting condensed into a 15-centimeter figure, overwhelming posing ability, with each figure having 37 to 38 points of articulation, and a sturdy design that meets the safety standard of ages 3 and up. I just love the descriptor of overwhelming posing ability.
I love that this is a photo that they're using as a reference. Just, what are you looking at? Helicopter? Hell yeah.
You know what this means? They can do a figure in this line of Kamen Rider K, the chicken rider, and you can pose it with its neck crack looking up at the rain. Yeah. But yeah, these figures are posable as fuck. All figures of this line compared to the previous Zeztz line have improved neck articulation, allowing the figure to look even further upwards.
Oh.
The pull-out mechanism in the shoulders, chest, and waist are here as well, allowing for more powerful posing.
I remember I was so excited to get the build gimmick figures, and then I saw like how they were, and like they were like, oh, you can't like turn their heads because they have to like connect together, and I was like, oh.
Yeah. I love hearing how my children's action figures have pull-out mechanisms.
Gross.
Pull out!
That joke's on you, Ichi. You don't have kids.
That's because I used my pull-out mechanism.
Whoa!
No, Ichi!
Whoa! Okay, slow.
And
down,
Allie's like,
Fido.
good night!
Oh no, my color timer's beeping.
That was a sentence I just heard. Did you happen to forget that your own girlfriend is in the chat right now?
No, I did not.
Flight canceled.
He
He
said,
has what we call no filter
canceled on Twitter.
on everything on Discord. You're banned from Discord
again.
Yeah, I'm banning you from your own Discord.
Okay.
Oh shit.
It's my
See ya.
fucking show.
It's my
So-
show now.
Yeah, it's Allie's show. It's Allie's Alley.
She has evolved into Alichi.
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 No, wait, that's our ship name.
Aichi.
Yeah, it's your ship name, Alichi.
It's not bad.
Really?
Anyway.
Not Ichiya?
No. Anyway, the TAF Kamen Rider Mice and Mice Seed Eggs comes with his weapon, the Mice Edge, in 2 modes, shooter and slicer mode. Interchangeable hands. The metallic blue paint on the entire body uses 3 different shades of dark, medium, and light colors to express the design. Furthermore, the rings in various places. Good job, article. And the tail with ball joint articulation are molded in a vibrant silver color to express a glossy look. The mice figure comes with the mice seed eggs, which do work in the driver, and it will play unique sounds. 41.80 yen, September 5th release. So it looks like this is a seed egg of Mice himself. Like he's his own Legend Rider item, which is a weird thing to do early in the show. Yeah, there's a image. You can see the image of it opening up, and it does have mice on it. That's
Cool.
so. I don't know if they do this every show, but it's so fucking funny for there to be a Legend Rider gimmick item of himself before the show even starts.
It
All right.
looks really good though.
Then we
Mice
have
egg.
Then we have the TAF of Kamen Rider Mao, which also looks very cool.
Yep.
The majority of the red color is achieved using different shades of molded color to achieve the image seen in the series. 4,400 yen, September 5th release.
You see, the figure itself looks better than the actual suit.
I actually have to agree with Gar on that. Now that I'm like looking at this figure, I'm like, holy fuck, this suit's great.
You know, weirdly, I also do think that. I do like the way the red is shaded in these images of the figure.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
for-
Mao
for-
suit.
yeah, for
Mao.
Kamen Rider
But
Mao.
Rids is good too.
For Kamen Rider.
Then we have Kamen Rider Rido, is the way it's pronounced, so that's what I'm going to go with.
The
I've just been calling him Rid.
I've been calling them Kamen Rider robots in disguise.
I've been calling him Crandall. But
I like the theory that I saw on Twitter where like the original mice or myth is also Rid.
that's a very interesting theory because their suits are almost identically shaped except for the helmet.
And they use the same belt and the same egg. So
Wait a minute. He's black. His name's Red. Oh,
This would-
it all makes sense after GIF loads. He's Scourge.
Not that we know who Myth is, but that would also help to explain why they haven't talked about Rito's character yet.
mhm.
Lane, you know how you said Toku Dave's starting to get mice stuff?
Always looking into it, yeah.
I might want to get this.
I might want to get it.
I might
Yeah.
want to get, because like this is I've said it before. This is my favorite design so far out of the show.
That tracks.
So I might have to pick this up.
I told him to get me the belt and the buzzsaw one that comes with the turtle egg. So
It's because I'm a cat owner, isn't it? That I like the cat rider, isn't it?
well yeah.
Yes.
You love
Also,
cats.
It also has
Same.
some yellow on it.
Also, that too.
Like Tigla.
So anyway, the Rito figure, 4,400 yen, September 19th release. Then we have
Of course.
the Taff Dat figure, aka the fat-assed bunny lady.
Kamen Rider cat died ass.
Dat ass. That's what everyone's gonna be calling her.
Huh? Gotti.
According to Decker in the Discord, this figure sold out in 2 minutes, restocked, and sold out again. That tra-
Holy.
Yeah, apparently mice stuff has just been like selling out in Japan.
yeah.
The bunny.
I'm normally not part of the gooner side of the fandom, but even I have to admit this figure's got some legs.
We're just people.
She's
Damn.
thick.
Go outside.
Damn.
It's so fucking funny that
She
these preview
thick,
images
and
do
I
not.
love it.
It's so fucking funny that these preview images do not have a shot of it from the backside.
Or
Oh,
yeah.
God.
That's for the fans to do.
Yeah. Oh boy.
completely new mold too.
Yep.
I hope they do it.
Molded her
Honestly,
differently.
if they do one of these figures of K, I'll get Kamen Rider K.
Yeah.
You have to understand the thighs, man. I know, Rika. Come on. Actually, now I kind of want to buy this figure to repaint it as Rika from Gridman.
They are doing a K figure. Sick.
Of course, they're gonna do all of them. Why wouldn't they?
Yeah.
But here's the question: will the Cock Rider also have the fat ass?
No, he'll have a fat cock.
Oh, there we go. We did it.
His crotch area, his package is just gonna be
You
massive.
guys make me feel things. And sometimes none of them are good.
Sometimes.
Just me after hearing that. Just
I gotta when I get the figure. Yeah, no, like seriously, look at this motherfucker. It's such a good fucking suit.
That is a good suit. I like it a lot.
That
Oh,
is one
neat.
pointy
So
cock.
good. Oh, it's so good. And he's got
Oh,
he's got wings on his arms. It's great.
Kamen Rider Foghorn Leghorn.
I tell you what, Asian time.
His standby chime is just I say.
I say henshin.
Yeah, there we go,
Yeah.
Tara. Wings to fry. Wings to fry.
Oh, fucking bibbity bobbity live.
That was Holy Live.
Oh yeah, wings for the future.
Yeah, that was Evility Live.
Yeah, bibbity bobbity live.
Anyway, so Kamen Rider Dad Ass comes with the rabbit sword, interchangeable hands, comes with the eggs.
It's a carrot.
And if you want the hands for mice that hold ride eggs in them, you have to buy the Dat figure to get mice's hands that hold ride eggs.
Fucking hate when they do that shit, man.
Yeah.
Figuarts started doing it, and now the main toy line's doing it.
That's why it's called Dat Sword.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. It's the only way to get that hand for mice?
Yeah.
Or Kamen Rider Dat.
Weapon hold hands.
Kamen Rider Dat bitch.
Wow.
Wow.
So this figure is 4,400 yen, September 12th release.
Huh.
All right. Those are things that are happening. Next.
Yep.
These are a few of our favorite things.
In SH Figure Arts news, Kamen Rider Gav Poppin' Gumi form Okashina Kamen Rider set. So it looks like this is an accessory set for Gav.
No,
it's
an accessory set. It's an updated version of the Gav of Juicy Gummy.
Oh, it's the whole figure. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, this is interesting. So it comes with Punchin' Gumi and Kickin' Gumi.
Not only that, it comes with the ability to do his long his pose before doing the rider kick.
Oh,
Like
sick.
he can now actually do that now.
He can now do the deep dab.
Yep.
Charge me, charge me, charge me.
That was one of the cool things about Gav that I feel was kind of underappreciated. The pose that he was doing before his rider kicks, I thought it was super badass, and I don't think we talked about it quite so much.
I just liked every time he like henshined into Poppin' Gummy, he would like stumble forward. I
Yeah.
was like that.
I need to.
That part I
actually
wasn't
watch
the biggest
summer
fan of.
movie. I never got around to it.
Oh, it also comes with his like squishy onomatopoeia effects.
Oh, that's cute. Wow, so they literally just took the Gab figure and were like, no, we're gonna make it better.
Anyone who loves Poppin' Gummy, here's the figure to get. It comes with everything he ever did.
Oh, it comes with little Gojizos.
It
Yeah,
comes with a hit press.
including one that's dying as it flies upwards.
Like like this is cool. It comes with the accessory for you to like capture, like to save someone that got like chewed up
Oh, neat.
or got wrapped up.
Oh, the human presses. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it does come with a human press. Huh.
Oh, yeah. Wow. Very cool.
That's
Okay,
really
so
cool. This suit's really good.
So this figure is 150 millimeters tall. Aside from Kicking Gummy and Punchin' Gummy assist parts, comes with hit press, squishy effect parts, one large, one small, Gochizo parts, dedicated Gochizo base parts, interchangeable hands. Tamashi Nations 2026 event exclusive 9,900 yen, November 11th release.
Just in time for Remembrance Day.
So they have it. So it's a convention exclusive.
Remember the Gochizo
Yeah,
who
yeah.
died.
It's a lottery sale. Oh, that's the worst.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Pre-orders start August 18th for Club Tamashi members, starting with Ocean Stage and above members in first come, first served basis, which ends August 20th. For Sky Stage members and above, it will be via lottery sale from August 24th, 27th. Winners announced September 1st and 2nd.
Or you guys can just act like not like a Gochizo. What were the villain's name again in that show?
The Granoots.
It's been a year. Yeah, or you can just be like a Granute and just steal it.
The stomachs were the company. The name of the monster race was the Granute.
Yeah, just steal it.
Yeah, by the way, Allie, just to give you a crash course, Gav was a show themed around snacks, and the monsters were called Granutes, and the evil organization in that show was called the Stomach Corporation by an Addams Family-esque actual family whose last name was all stomach.
And there was they had a crazy great uncle named Dente.
Uncle
who
Dente.
I decided to dub Grunkle Dente.
The guy named Dr. Sugar, and he invented a chocolate rider. It was awesome.
Best female lead in a Kamen Rider show, but everyone hates her because she didn't transform into a rider. I still say everyone can go fuck themselves.
No, once that wasn't a thing, I moved past that, and I just appreciated her as a character.
Sachika is
Grunkle
best female. Anyway.
It's yeah.
Anyway, that's happening. Next. Also in Figure Arts news, Shinkocho Seiho, Kamen Rider the First.
Oh, I swear to God, once a year we get like an Ichigo figure.
It's the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers of Kamen Rider.
Oh wait, so this is the renewal figure out of like the one for the first. Cool.
Yes.
Cool. Wake me up when they do one for Nigo.
It could happen.
Oh, he comes with this. He can display it with his helmet off. That's cool.
Neat.
Very cool.
Captain Murahoshi from Ultraman Decker.
All right. So this figure is 145 millimeters tall. Comes with the alternate Takeshi Hongo head, interchangeable hands, spare antenna, handheld mask, and interchangeable hands. This one is also Tamashii Nation's event exclusive. All the same caveats. 11,000 yen, November 11th release.
I really like that the scarf actually looks like it's made of like a cloth material. That's really cool.
Fluffy material.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
This is one of the, in my opinion, I do actually think this is one of the better Ichigo designs. I really like this one a lot.
They didn't even try to like cover up like the Tamashi stage arm, like holding the bike on an angle. They're just like, nope, it's right there.
Oh yeah,
that's funny.
All right, that is
big question.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Finn. No, you first, and then I'll go.
I was about to move on, so.
Okay, big question then. I don't think we ever really talked about it, but which do you guys actually prefer? Kamen Rider the First or Shin Kamen Rider?
Oh,
I like them both for different reasons.
But like if I had to choose one, if I had both of them dangling off a cliff, and I can only save one, I'd probably save the first.
Fuck? Why is that what you go to?
Because it's the best analogy I have for like having to really like choose between two things I really like. It's just so I just use the analogy of they're dangling off a cliff and I can only save one.
Lois, pretend I'm your child. I'm Meg.
Well, no, because it comes from the concept of the movie The Good Son, where it was like it was Macaulay Culkin. If you want to see Macaulay Culkin be like an asshole kid, and he even says "Don't fuck with me" in the movie, like go watch it. It's great. But anyways, yeah. So it's like him and Elijah Wood dangling off a cliff, and then the mother of Macaulay Culkin's character like lets him go and saves Elijah Wood instead. So that's just the analogy I've always kept in my head.
If I wanted to watch Macaulay Culkin be an asshole, I'd watch the Home Alone movies.
I wanted to see Macaulay Culkin be an asshole. I would just go interrupt him while he's at home.
Yeah, but you get to hear him say "fuck" in this movie. It's awesome.
Yeah, he can also say "fuck" to me when I'm literally on his front lawn.
He was also in Fall season 2. He was really good in that too.
I could probably also go meet his wife, who was London Tipton.
Got a bit of a.
They're not married, but they're together. Anyways,
What the hell is happening?
This is a very cool figure art. I hope they do Nigo and V3 because that'd be cool, and the Shocker Riders because that'd be very fucking.
No. Just do Nigo. You don't need to worry about V3 because Kamen Rider NX doesn't exist.
Not to you. It does to us.
If I had a hammer in time, I would destroy every copy of that movie.
No, I love the next
Hammer and
next
time.
No.
movie.
All right.
Very
Anyway.
young, though. Well,
Anyway, we talked about this a little bit last week, but now we have the official final color images from Shokugan Modeling Project, Car Rangers VRV Robo, or as we know it, the Rescue Megazord from Turbo. One of my favorites, top 5 Megazords right here. This looks so
honestly,
good.
if I were to display it, I would display it as the 5 separate robots. That's the best part.
That's how I have my actual DX Turbo Rescue Megazord displayed.
I love that. I forgot these were the names. V Fire, V Police, V Dump,
Yeah.
V Tozer, and V Rescue. What's with Japan? And whenever they see a dump truck, they just go.
That's
Dump.
just Japan's word for dump truck. They just say dump.
Dude, yeah,
Dump.
Rumble Dump. Rumble Dump.
Hang on, guys. I gotta go take a Rumble Dump.
Dude,
Yeah.
Rumble Dump was such a good shift car.
One of my also favorite bits too was when Cell had the Rumble Dump shift car from Lena Amidorf. He's like, "Hey, can I see that?" Pretends to throw it. Yeah.
Fucking typical Cell.
Yeah.
Look at the blue one. The blue one's got a police hat on. It's so
Well,
cute.
yeah, they all have hats to match their jobs. There's
Yeah,
Once
so
a
it's-
phone.
cute.
This
I like the green one.
Rumble Dump V Dump.
Isn't beat up the yellow one?
No, that's
No.
V Dozer.
That's Dozer.
What? There's no green. You can't have a green dump truck. Doesn't make any sense.
Constructicons, Lane.
Basically.
Hmm.
Oh, this looks
Oh,
so
unacceptable.
good. This looks so good.
Well, it's
Why-
okay. It's only over $100.
Wait, what?
So,
Wait, why is Fire shorter than the other 4? Is it because he's the torso?
Yes.
Probably. But
Is
just
he
look at
shorter?
this-
Oh yeah, he is shorter. I never noticed.
Oh, apparently he was always shorter. Dang it! But just look at this. It's beautiful.
It's genuinely gorgeous. I'm
I
seriously
want
considering
to-
this. Actually, that wouldn't be a bad idea. Then you can display one as the Megazord and the other in their high stance modes.
Yeah. So cool thing is like apparently you can also in the combined mode you can hide Pink's arms and
Ooh.
store them in the V dump.
Oh, I see
so
that.
it's so it's like suit accurate and not toy accurate.
stop saying
Ooh.
V dump.
Never. It's V dump. Where is it? Here it is. Like we said, it's interchangeable with VRV Robo.
The
Cool.
Turbo Megazord is just mwah.
Well, this one's VRV Robo. I think the other one's RV Robo.
No,
Yeah, RV Robo. So here's the cool part. This one, I'm just gonna call it the Turbo Rescue Megazord.
Sure.
It comes with parts to make the evil version of
Oh my
the
God.
Turbo Megazord,
That's fun.
like red eyes and all.
That's great. Okay, so this set represents the second mecha used by Car Ranger, blah, 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 respective VRV fighter forms. The mecha is 170 millimeters tall, can be equipped with the included V guns, which are in this picture here.
V guns.
While retaining the transformation and combination gimmick of the original DX toy, it also features SMP's unique articulation mechanism. It can strike natural standing poses and various action poses. It's overwhelmingly posable. And yes, it can combine with the SMP RV Robo to form the Super Kinkyu Gatai Scramble Intersection Robo Special. Holy fuck. That's a name.
Ooh.
The set comes with the Baozak batteries and red eye sticker for the RV Robo. Premium Bandai web exclusive set, 10,725 yen, March 2027 release. Genuinely gonna consider this one. I haven't
you
bought-
have lots of time to save.
I haven't bought like a big Sentai toy in a while. This might be the thing that finally.
But just a reminder, mini pla. You gotta build this.
That's fine. This thing is worth building.
Hell yeah.
So
Well,
yes,
Ichi, if you buy one, I buy one, we can make a YouTube video of that.
hell yeah,
Oh, that'd be fun.
Castranger builds.
yeah. All right, that is very cool, and that is all the news.
Well, I unfortunately have to go because I did not watch. I didn't watch. Oh, I'm not caught up on Zeztz at all. Haven't even started it. Didn't watch. Not currently not watching Omegahorn, but I will be back next week because we're doing a Sentai feature topic next week. I'm not gonna say what it is just yet. It's not what you guys think. Each will say what it is at the end of the episode.
Stay tuned. Haha.
So, schwa for now, everyone, and remember, stay V-dump.
Say dumpy.
Say dumpy. All right, I'm on it.
Good morning,
Riders.
I love that Baku made the choice to scoop up Otaka's body and put him into his own bed instead of putting him somewhere else.
I gotta give.
That was funny.
I gotta give credit to Odaka's actor for like acting like he's like in a dream, being like,
Oh yeah, like thrashing back and forth.
Yeah, so I gotta give him credit for to his actor for like that was
Fighting
really
my
good.
inner darkness.
Does this look realistic?
So basically, this episode, like to sum it up, was just Baku kind of getting the team back together.
Yeah.
So he got like Fujimi and Nasuka to like wake the fuck up.
I just want to talk for a quick minute about how like after they find Otaka's body and bring him back to Baku's house, Baku once again like makes a mission statement: "Come back to reality." And I think I noticed something. I don't know if anyone else has picked up on this, but like Baku is like very, very, very obsessed with turning everything into a secret agent mission, even long after, you know, no longer being an agent of code. And I think it's pretty safe to say Baku may be autistic.
No, well, possible, but I think it's also, I think they like kind of touched on it in the episode where it's like he's diving in between reality and dreams like so often he kind of is like mixing up the two.
That is another thing that I'm happy we are re-exploring because they taunted it a little bit in the scene that they flashed back to in this episode.
Yep.
And I really hope that we fully explore this because it seems like Baku no longer having to actually go to sleep in order to infiltrate the dream world is going back and forth so many times that I feel like we're ramping up towards the idea of him becoming unable to distinguish between reality and the dream, and whether that results in some sort of negative effect on his like mental state or just perception of reality, or maybe this could go even further where his powers start glitching out, perhaps even resulting in him just like maybe accidentally deleting himself in some way or having some sort of power set related negative effect on him. I think that's something we could be ramping up to, and I really hope that we do explore that.
I think it'd be interesting if like the series ends with him making like a big sacrifice, and then he's just like stuck in like a forever sleep, and he's just like he's able to wander the dream world as much as he wants, but like in reality he can't wake up. Like cannot wake up.
It could end with him like, I'll keep everyone's dreams safe by existing inside the dream forever.
So he's gonna pull Loki in Loki season 2. Gotcha.
Kinda.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hold time together and just keep time safe.
But I like how now that most of the threats are resolved, Baku this episode finally unlocks the door that he had chained up in the like secret base room to keep Zero out, because I guess code is no longer a threat, so he has no reason to keep the door locked down anymore. And then the moment where he actually Nesty plunges into the dream in this episode was so fucking funny because if you're paying attention and watching it, it looks like his actor just straight up slammed his back onto the floor.
Aw.
Which is probably what he did, which is really funny to me.
I mean, probably a safety mat there.
I was gonna say they had a mat there for sure, but it's
Oh yeah, of course.
Just the idea of him like
hurt him.
Hitting some sort of friction on his way into the dream world is so fucking funny to me.
So it makes me think of that shot from Liar Liar when like freaking Jim Carrey just like falls onto the bathroom floor and you just hear his head go.
Ow.
That's no, and it's a legit sound. That's the sound his head makes when he hits the floor. It's very unnerving.
So, by way of a note that further paints him as a kidnapper, they lure Fujimi and Nasuka over to where Nem is. And then, of course, they run into Minami along the way.
Pretty fun ploy, actually, to get them.
Yeah.
And I like they like show up, and then he's like, "Are you're the one who kidnapped Nem?" And he just turns around like really cool. He says, I was just like, "Oh shit, Baku's really into this."
Well, what they ask him is, "Did you write this note?" And that's what he agrees to. But then Nem insists he's not the kidnapper.
Yeah, Nem's like, "No."
Yeah.
So to like they get their memories back, and then just like, "Okay, we gotta wake each other up." So Fujimi just full goes on like, "All right, Nasuka, you gotta kick my ass, like kick me in the butt."
Yeah. I think it's interesting that we are exploring this whole memory recovery gimmick in the way that I thought we were going to, where we have to do it one character at a time. So in order to restore both Nem's memories and the character's proper actual existence in reality, Nem has to then take the Extreme Capsum and spin it off their arms, one person at a time, which restores her memories of that person, which then in turn cause the illusionary copy created by Phantom to be replaced with the now resuming existing actual person, which then black cases their bodies back into existence in the real world.
Yep.
It's a very interesting mechanic, and I'm glad that it's like happening according to its own rules. Like things are very clear and explained, and it makes sense.
Yep.
Not for long.
We'll get to that. But the part where they start to kind of lose me again is when, after Nasuka and Fujimi restore their memories, they start to ask about Odaka, and they're like, "Oh, so he dragged Phantom into the darkness." And we don't even know what's happening in there. We don't see any shots of like Nox fighting Phantom or anything. When that happened last week, I thought what was happening is I'm dragging her so far into the darkness that both of our souls will be deleted. But what appears to be happening is he's just keeping her in some sort of darkness subspace within the dream so that she can't get out and do more damage. And he has to stay there in order to keep her there, which means he can't wake up. But where we start to lose me again is when they say they're going to go look for Odaka, and Nasuka posits, if we locate the black case in reality, we'll find Odaka. And I'm wondering how we came to that conclusion. I don't know. I don't understand how Nox dragging Phantom into his darkness, which is a thing we did not know he could do before it happened. How and why that would produce some sort of black case effect in reality, and B, why Nasuka, of all people, would be the first one to think of that. Like,
She's smart.
Am I crazy? Is anyone else?
No, that makes sense.
I mean, I guess I thought that for like maybe half a second of the episode, and then I was like, well, see, the weird thing is that how did they find out where Odaka was sleeping in the first place? Because it just randomly
true.
They just randomly cut to them like running to that area, that little like area that's like next to the building, and the alleyway. And then I was thinking to myself, I was like, wait, why was it those two that went there if they don't know? Because I forgot who found Odaka. It was Baku, right?
Baku. Yeah.
Baku, yeah. So it's like, how would they know?
I didn't think about that while we were watching the episode, but you're right. Now I'm not sure how they knew that he would spawn in that alley.
Yeah, it just that didn't make sense to me. Like, just how did they figure that out? I don't know. I mean, like for a second I was half thinking maybe when their memories got restored, maybe it kind of got like meshed in with Nem's and Baku's, and like all of them like kind of collectively share some kind of memory bank or some shit.
But why would Nem have any knowledge of where Odaka's body is in the real world if she hasn't been awake to know anybody in the real world before an episode ago?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I was like, that was my initial thought, but it just doesn't make sense that
and
they were the ones to go and find Odaka. And it's like, How did you know he was there? That doesn't make sense.
and let me be perfectly clear. I'm fully cognizant of the fact that them somehow knowing where Odaka is hugely inconsequential compared to the other plot goings on here. But this is the show where we theory craft and nitpick, so it needs to be at least pointed out.
I mean, yeah, Orb makes a good point where they say, like, Baku could have told them where he found Nox.
That would
Which is
explain
very possible.
That would explain why Fujimi and Nasuka knew to go to that alley, but that doesn't explain how Baku knew that's where Odaka was. You know what I mean?
But Baku found him, didn't he?
Baku was the first one to find his body, and he brought him back to his house. But what my question is how did Baku know that Otaka's body was there specifically?
I don't know if that was like explained in the last episode or not.
I don't think it was. That's why we're talking about it. But then that leads back to the other question we're having is why would Nasuka A, think a black case effect would exist in the real world related to Nox, and B, like, anyways, we've talked about this enough. It's not super consequential.
Yeah.
It's for plot convenience.
You know what?
Yeah.
Maybe it was just because it wasn't the same area where like Nox got like betrayed, like abandoned by Code.
No. It was definitely a different alley.
Okay.
Anyway, so Nasuka and Fujimi wake up by way of Fujimi prompting Nasuka to kick his ass. And as the Discord showed earlier, we get a very gratuitous zoomed in shot of Fujimi's ass.
Yep.
That was funny.
That was the thing the fandom needed.
Yep.
And my immediate question to that is, guys, we could just have Baku go and wake you up. You didn't need to resort to that, but okay, you do you.
I mean, I guess the reason they did that is because Fujimi and Nasuka have this like kind of like friendship in that kind of way where they kind of keep each other in line, and then Nasuka, like, whenever Fujimi is being like his, goofy dumb self, she kind of like kicks his ass. So I guess that's kind of why they did that.
Sure,
because it's just them as people.
Sure, it does.
What I mean?
It does feel like a natural evolution of their their dynamic, and it was a fun moment. But anyways, you know what I'm saying. It was funny, but it didn't need to happen the way for the reason that they did it.
They're the comic
No,
relief.
but it was still pretty damn funny.
Sure, absolutely hilarious, loved it. So Nasuka and Fujimi wake up, go to where Odaka's body was found, and then follow the goo lines along the wall, because that is a thing.
We'd never seen that before either, so I was kind of like,
Yeah, I don't know where this all came from.
Okay. Again, just plot relevance. That's it.
Yeah. So then we get a scene of Minami finally getting to talk to Nem IRL in the Awake world, and that's where they start talking again about how Baku is playing a dangerous game with his dream walking ability, which I hope we get to expand on. And then we get another fight between Zeztz and Oblivion, and on one hand, like, why are we fighting the probably endgame monster with base forms like Wing, Stream, and Barrier? But on the other hand, it's nice to see those forms again.
That was weird.
I think it's because he showed up. He had to get to where he needed to go using Wing, and then when he just got there, he was already like in that form. So he's like, "Okay, I'm just gonna try fighting."
Maybe.
Plus, we haven't seen the forms in a while, so
sure. But what I think was clearly the most fun part of that fight was when Oblivion rips the wings off. Wow.
Yeah. Well, they're not using that form ever again.
Yeah. Take that, costume department.
Yeah, you just see the costume department.
Yeah, that was funny. He just freaking yoinks the wings off and just freaking tosses them. You can hear like a little smack on the floor. I thought it was funny.
The ripped part.
Plink.
The ripped part of the wings that remained on the suit, I actually thought looked like a cool kind of scarf-like accoutrement on him, actually. Broken wing form. Poor Wonder, it's forgotten once again. Stay tuned for the feature topic. So then we start getting into a little bit more of explaining more of Oblivion's deal, which I think has been overdue, where because Nem previously believed that she shouldn't exist in reality because she's ashamed of her own existence as a nightmare-spawned subhuman of sorts, that she was under the impression that she was not allowed to make her own dreams come true. But through her interactions with Baku, she has, like, developed and gained the desire to exist in reality. And that dream that she now has for herself is powering up Oblivion, which is why he's fighting even more powerfully, which makes sense.
Yup.
Because because Oblivion was spawned from Nim and is attached to him and is basically her nightmare the same way all the other monsters of the week were attached to the dreamers they preyed on. Oblivion getting more powerful because of Nem's developing and strengthening dreams is yeah, that makes sense.
True.
But I just love that we cycle through a bunch of these base forms, and then Zeztz decides, you know what'll work? Fucking Impact.
I mean, it is a strong form. Remember, he like upgraded all of his capsums too, so they're all stronger.
I forgot he did uncap them like a gacha game. I keep forgetting that was a thing, even though I enjoyed it so much.
Yeah, because when he was building the extreme power up, he had to like get through all the other capsums, so he just kept fucking powering them up.
That's a fully uncapped 5-star Impact.
Hell yeah.
But that doesn't matter a lot because Oblivion beats the shit out of him and proceeds to delete just about all of his capsims, including Dual Mare, so we're not seeing Hors d'oeuvre a 4th time.
Nope.
So that was a thing that happened. But he manages to grab Extreme at the last second, and at first I was like, why does him touching it stop it from being deleted? But then I remembered he mentioned that through his repeated use of Extreme, he has developed resistance to being overwritten, the same way he resisted being deleted by Phantom and Oblivion earlier. So that actually makes sense. When he grabs Extreme, he's able to save it.
Yes.
Now,
Ooh.
the part where we start to lose it again is when Nem decides to try and take things into her own hands, literally, by grabbing Extreme and then just like running at Oblivion, and I'm like, what the fuck were you trying to do, and why did you think it would work?
Yeah, it's not a good idea. Not a good idea, girl.
No, it was a bad idea, but like I give her points for trying. She just wanted.
Yeah, she tried.
The fact that she had the courage to do that, like, good on you, Nem.
Sure,
Yeah, good try, girl.
I understand that she's desperate, but maybe what could have worked better is having Zeztz henching into Extreme and then fight him in order to get close, and then she sneaks up in behind him and then does whatever it is she was going to do.
I mean, she could have done that, but, at this point, Zeztz was pretty beat up.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure if he would have been able to even hench at that point, because he had already been knocked out of his suit anyway. So maybe that's why they wrote it that way, that she was desperate because he was already beaten up, and then she wanted to, get this rise of courage, and that's why they did it that way. But, could have always gone another way, but...
So as they are at a point of desperation, she mentions, that man was right. And I'll admit I didn't immediately clock who she was talking about, but in retrospect, it makes sense. So Oblivion shoots a bunch of pin missiles, and tanking the explosion is the, unfortunately, revived once again Kamen Rider Dawn.
Sig is back, baby.
Sig's back.
I guess so excited.
I guess they thought about him before the attack happened.
I love Sieg because I love how at this point he's just like, what the fuck ever. Like he has transcended like every plane of existence in this show. First he's alive, and then he's dead. Then he's alive in the dream world. Then he's dead. And now he's alive. And I'm like, what is up with this dude?
Hey, Taro,
and I'm like, this guy has just transcended all of fucking reality, I swear.
Hey, Taro in the
so
Discord
funny to me.
Posits that he came back because she managed to touch Oblivion with the Extreme Capsum. I don't know if that's accurate, but that's probably as good of an explanation as we're getting. It was combining that action with her mentioning that man was right, because she was clearly talking about Sieg. Because, like, my first reaction was, did he come back because she thought about him like he did back when he was not real? Vegas, at this point, he might as well be Nem's stand. You're not very wrong.
Nem's, like, Nem's, evil form, I guess.
It's just so funny to think that Nem has her own summonable Kamen Rider.
Dark Nem, basically.
If you think about it.
I mean, he is pretty obsessed with having nightmares, and you know, she is a fucking nightmare, so
Oh yeah.
it's Nem's Alolan form, Sieg.
I like that.
Oh God.
Orb in the chat says, I like that the show made a comprehensible in-universe reason to have Sieg Deus Ex the main characters out of any hopeless situation. Comprehensible in-universe reason is not the descriptor I'd use, because I've been sitting here confused about it for the last 5 minutes.
Well, no, because like if they think about Sieg, he'll show up. So it's safe to say that in that moment, Larry, for some reason, they thought about Sieg, and then
Everybody
Sieg showed
thinks
up.
about Sieg.
But here's the question. When Nem had her memories deleted, erasing everybody out of existence, Nem forgot about Sieg. So what the hell prompted the "that man was right" moment, which would imply that she remembered Sieg? You know what I mean?
Sieg never leaves.
Well, maybe when she got her memories back, she got her memories back of Sieg as well.
But
Sieg never leaves.
But we've seen that in order to get a person's memories of them back into Nem, she has to spin the capsum on them, because she did it with Fujimi, Nazca, Minami, and Baku and Nox individually. So how is she able to do that with Sieg if he doesn't have a body anymore and was not in Phantom's illusionary world?
I feel like at the start of the next episode, they're gonna be like, Sieg, what are you doing here?
Okay, I will go on faith and hope beyond hope that they pull out the mother of all expositional explanations to justify this, because they have done it before. Literally, last episode was full of so much good shit that was well explained, so I'm gonna hope that they justify this one as well. I'm gonna say that the default answer is probably because she managed to make contact with Oblivion with the Extreme Capsum, but why touching him would result in reviving Sieg's memory in her is a weird contrivance that I'm really looking forward to getting an explanation for.
Yeah.
Orb says maybe it's a different construct version of Sieg that Nem imagined into existence. That was already the second version of Sieg. He hasn't had I don't think he's had a real actual body since Zeztz killed him the first time.
I don't think so.
Anyways, what matters is Sieg is back and I am upset.
I'm not.
I'm not.
Yeah, Sieg's great.
As soon as I saw that light and I saw that suit, I was like, baby, it's Sieg.
You and I were in voice chat when we watched that episode for the first time, and you heard me fucking screaming in terror.
Yeah, and I was like, yep, it's Sieg.
I was just like, no! Why?
I mean, he's the tertiary rider. We don't have access to our secondary riders, so we gotta have two riders.
This is Sieg 3.0.
Yeah.
Ichi is upset and other news, water is wet.
Depending on who you ask, water isn't wet, so checkmate.
Also,
it's pretty wet.
Yeah, we need all three riders for the finale, so.
And I love that in the preview, almost as if to mock my disdain for Dawn not getting a new form, instead, Sieg himself gets a new form with his fucking RGB ass fucking lit up decorations on his civilian outfit. Like he's at a fucking rave party.
Yes.
So anyway, next episode, it looks like they're also going to work on saving Odaka. So we will see what happens with that.
Yep. But anyways, Hunter time.
And well, before any other closing thoughts on the Zeztz episode before we move on?
No, because it's just it's getting the band back together to beat the villains. So yeah, that's a weird shot seeing those two fucking teaming up together.
Yeah. Have these two even spoken to each other?
Oh.
All right, let's do the thing.
Yeah. Okay, so I gotta talk about one thing quickly. So I know Ichi said last time we talked about Omegahorn was that like Reiji's kind of like in like an undercover thing, and he like says something that kind of would draw to that conclusion, because like when he's talking to the big muscle dude, he's like, yeah, so he's like, so what's Evil's deal? Like, was he around before? Like, was his beast like around before? Like you met him, and he's like, oh yeah, he was around. So he was kind of like he's trying to like keep like a down low like.
It feels like he's investigating. It feels like he's investigating Evol and Zetsu Enkak.
Yeah, because he's just kind of just sitting there, like watching him work on stuff, and the guy's like, "You need to stop like staring a hole into my back, please." And he's like, "Oh, I just like watching people make stuff. It's like cool."
Yeah.
So So I feel like you might be right that he's just kind of like investigating everyone in this because it's like related to something he's there for. So.
Yeah.
I like it. Like he's like, oh, why don't you use that Igor gear that like you got? And he like throws like a bag of like a bunch of other Igor gear. So I was like, oh, okay, he's been busy since the last time we saw him.
The way that conversation went is Geno was like, why don't you go play with that Igor gear that Evol gave you? And he promptly goes, which fucking one? Dumps out a full bag of Pokeballs. And I love that that's when we noticed that the crab one that he got is one of the like main like high tier ones because it's different colored than the rest of them.
Yeah. And as we know, crabs are angry. I don't know, crabs are angry.
I noticed that as of this episode, we're getting like a whole like lore recap at the start, which is cool. That'll probably be consistent going forward.
Also, Nkaku's afraid of water, which he's a fire monster, so that makes sense.
Makes sense.
That's so fucking funny. That's another fucking Pokemon kind of thing where it's like the fire monster hates water. That's cute.
It was very funny. And then like when the girl shows up and she like holds the umbrella over him and he's like, what is this device? And it's like, have you never heard of a umbrella before?
Well, yeah, he's from a million.
Forgotten that this. Yeah, I was like, this guy is from like freaking 300 million years ago.
They didn't have umbrellas in the ancient times.
Yeah, I'd like to think if it was raining or something, he probably just like went into a cave.
Probably.
Just had a nap.
Yeah, rain dance lowers the power of fire moves.
Okay, so I was a little confused about this. So like. There was a moment in the show, in the episode, where like Captain Omegahorn, like he's fighting or whatever. He's fighting what's her face and Giriko. I think her name is. Giriko. I'm learning. We're only 3 episodes in. It takes me a while to learn the names of these people. That's why I like shout. The shout's an easy name to remember. But like, so he was trying to like work with Nkaku because he had him like. I'm not gonna say inside of him. Like
I think the term they use, that we will probably also use is inhabiting. That's the way the subs translated it.
And he didn't want to like help him, and so like, what was the reason?
So that they actually did mention that later, where Giriko talked to him about it and was like, "Oh, it's because his ego wasn't powerful enough because he wasn't like enthusiastic enough about the battle. It didn't really mean anything." It wasn't until that he was battling for a purpose later in the episode that he was fired up and motivated.
Oh, okay, so he was just, I wasn't helping you because your heart wasn't in it.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was a willing choice. I feel like it may have been like an actual mechanic in the way his powers work.
I like from my perspective, what I saw from it was like the reason he wasn't working with him was because he wasn't like he was using his like abilities like very like wildly, and he wasn't like using them.
No, it wasn't really a matter of you're not wielding me correctly. It's more like your heart's not in it, so why should mine be?
Yeah, that's why I wanted to like ask like what the actual deal was, because I was like, this is what I think the reason is, but it's probably wrong.
But what was interesting about that scene is that's where we get to see how Nkaku's combat works when he inhabits Shout. In the same way that everyone else spawns a weapon, he technically doesn't spawn a weapon. He gets these like fire energy claws, which is kind of cool.
Yeah. It sucks that like Katsu Omegahorn doesn't have like an Nkaku weapon.
I was hoping to see one. It's kind of unfortunate, but I mean, it is what it is.
I feel like they were gonna do like the claws, like he would have like giant Nkaku claws, and then they just decided,
I mean, they do have the Gokaku fists, so I think that's close enough.
Oh, 7. Yeah, Tara makes a good point. He would have to make a weapon. Well, because that's what the Gino was doing. He was making weapons to like go with the beasts.
Oh, that actually makes sense. I didn't think about that because I never really thought about like why would they need to make weapons? Because when they use the Igor gears, they get weapons. Because am I wrong? I could have sworn that when the like horned bully motherfucker from the first episode, when he summoned his, did it not spawn the chain ball, or did he already have one?
I don't know.
I don't remember fully. It powered up his chain ball.
Okay, yeah. So they hunters have a weapon, and then they empowered their beast into the weapon.
But
okay.
But then the question there becomes, when Giriko uses Zankaku, yes, she already has the sword weapon, but that does spawn a thing. It spawns the face mask that she's got on. So now we've got like exceptions to the rules. But anyway, it's very fascinating to sort of learn about how the mechanics of the monsters work. I'm trying to remember the fucking name.
Yeah, this show is so fascinating.
The Kakuju, that's the word I was trying to remember. So yes, they Giriko and Shout do a sparring little practice spar battle inside a warehouse, except there was one part that really confused me where she visibly summons Zankaku. Like, they do the stock sequence, but like they're in a fucking warehouse, and I guess it wasn't a problem that she summoned a giant fucking fish monster inside of a not that big warehouse.
Swordfish.
Yeah. Yeah. So I guess that's not a problem we have to deal with for some reason. If it's in the stock sequence footage, it's not actually canonically there in the world. It is probably just a spirit. That's the only explanation I can attribute to that. Because she did immediately like channel it and have it inhabit her into the face mask and weapon power up.
No,
I feel like it's kind of. I feel like it's kind of similar to what happens in Koryuger with the dinosaurs. Because they don't always show up in person.
Well,
either.
The difference there is the Kyoryugers actually do have weapons that they summon.
Oh yeah, they have weapons, but I mean just for the monsters specifically.
Yeah.
Also, we get a decent enough reason as to why Nkaku can like take the form of a human. He's like, well, I need to interact with the humans because I'm such a godly figure. So, you know,
he's just a dude.
I'm the only one who's able to do that. I'm just sitting there like, oh.
I love how she asked
other guy.
I love how she asked, how can you do that? And the answer he gave was the answer to why and not how. Because it's just like, how could you turn into a human? And he's like, well, I needed to communicate with the humans so that I could rule over them. And I'm like, cool, but that doesn't answer how.
Didn't he say that it was like a power bestowed upon him by like gods or something?
Yeah, that's what I think the subtitle said. It was like, oh, the gods bestowed it upon me.
I guess I don't remember reading that, but
he is a boomer.
I'm pretty sure I saw that like he was like, oh, it was bestowed upon me by the gods because I needed / wanted to be able to communicate with the human race in order to both to rule both races, basically.
Cool. So mkaku is Meowth. I wanted to do it, so I learned to do it.
Basically. That's funny. Basically, literally, you're not even wrong.
So
You're not even wrong.
So they fight for a bit, and I gotta say, I actually really like the slashing sound effects that Yuriko has when she's fighting with Zankaku, like the spike.
Oh, speaking of Yuriko.
Yuriko, but yeah.
Speaking of Yuriko, I'm gonna make a Monster Hunter reference right here because I gotta say that her whole design, mixed with the purple and her sword, literally looks like Yeon Garuga. Any Monster Hunter fans out there will know what I'm talking about if you've seen a Yeon Garuga. But it literally looks like a Yeon Garuga weapon. It literally does. Like, I cannot explain this any better. Hold
Probably
on.
on purpose. I was gonna say, someone wants to post a picture that would help.
Yeah,
but that's probably on purpose. The show is not hiding its Pokemon and Monster Hunter influences much.
Oh, not even close.
So they fight a bunch, and then some guys from the Evol Alliance show up and declare that this is an illegal battle, and everyone gets arrested.
Yeah, and then Enkaku was like, oh yeah, we had this in my time.
And Sho proceeds to go, are you into this? Are you into getting handcuffed? But yeah, I guess as we can see throughout this and the previous episode, I guess fucking laws and police just don't exist in this world, even though the city where the Evol Alliance lives looks very much like a modern city that would have laws and police to govern it. But I guess that's just not a thing in this world. We just have the various hunter teams forming authority in the society, which is very interesting. And apparently towns and villages are all just areas that can be conquered and run by whichever hunter has the strongest Pokemon.
Oh, that shit with shout at the end was so fucking funny.
So basically what we're saying is every town is ruled by its gym leader.
Yep, there's the Pokemon.
Okay, so I found the picture of the weapon that it reminds me of. The colors are not exactly accurate, but just the way that the blade looks and how some of the skin of the monster kind of covers the blade a little bit. So it literally looks like this.
I see what you're saying.
So
I guess
it's literally almost just like this.
It does look very like fish themed, sort of.
Yeah, it's a great sword from Yeon Garuga. Yep. So it just immediately reminded me of Yeon Garuga when I saw it.
Tara's comparing the Evol Alliance to Team Rocket. That comparison isn't quite the same because Team Rocket were not the governing body in the Pokemon world. They are criminals that are outlawed. The difference here is the Evol Alliance clearly runs the city and basically everywhere.
Once they know about it,
Team Plasma.
Know about Kaku's existence, the Evol is going to be like, I want that blasted Captain Omegahorns and Kaku.
And get me Kaku, and this time don't screw it up.
So then we also get a scene with what's the woman's name?
Berzer.
Yeah,
Basa.
So she's like walking down with like her posse
and her blue outfit
and a couple of her children. Yeah, it's blue, guys. So like a couple children come up to her and they're like, oh, Miss Basa, I drew a drawing of your monster. and she goes down and like I was 100% ready for her to just be like, that's nice, kid. Just like crumple it up and just keep walking. No. She's like, wow, it's a really great drawing. You're a great artist. I'm gonna take
okay.
it.
That's going right on my fridge.
First of all, 1, she's fucking hot as hell.
Hell yeah.
2, I am glad that she is good with kids.
Yeah, that was surprising.
That was nice.
9 times out of 10, when you have femme fatale characters like that, they're just cruel to anyone they see below them.
I
But
was fully expecting her to just like drop kick this kid. And she's like, "Oh no, this is a really cute drawing. Good for you." And I was like, "Wait a second."
It's because they're evil doesn't mean they're assholes.
just because they work for Evol doesn't mean they're evil.
My
right.
God.
But yeah, that's going on the Alliance fridge.
You know what? No joke. I hope we get like a scene with her back at like the base, and like she's in her room, and we see that picture hung up. I really hope we like.
That would be fun.
That would make my whole fucking show.
I also really like that this is the mechanism by way they choose to tease us as to seeing what her partner Kakuju is, because we haven't seen the actual image of it yet in the show. So I feel like we're gonna get properly introduced to her. I believe it was Hikaku.
So she was forced to be in the organization. So you could tell these two are definitely gonna like betray him at some point.
I'm gonna make a really weird old anime reference, but is this the pixie of the show from Monster Rancher?
Oh shit, that's good. Oh, Pixie.
Does she start out as evil but then join the team later? Maybe. I will say there was one part in the like title sequence where they were showing the like main characters, and there's that shot of the sky that it fades between, and it looked like there was room for more characters to be added to the team.
Are you saying Mkaku is Tiger and then the other one's his brother who's evil?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh my fucking God. I forgot what his brother's name was.
Silver Wolf, I think.
It couldn't be that generic.
Are you fucking... One of them is named Rabbit!
No, it was Hare. His name was Hare.
Whichever. The point is, their monster names were not creative.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I think it was like Silver Wolf. Yeah. But anyways, yeah. It's fucking Monster Rancher. Evol's Moo.
Kinda. No. Zetsu Enkaku is Moo? Question mark?
Well, no. I was gonna say Zetsu and Nkaku would be Silver Wolf to Tiger.
I feel like we're ramping towards Zetsu Enkaku being the true villain, and I feel like he's the real sinister one that we're gonna have to watch out for.
Oh no, I saw the flashback where it's like, yeah, I can't tell what the fuck this dude's deal is, but like it creeps me out, and you just see it cuts to like a shot of him just panning up to him, and he's just giving this big spot. I'm like, oh, you're the real bad guy, 100%. Because and you know what? This makes a lot of sense because Nkaku thinks that he's like the god of like all humanity. So this other dude, he probably thinks the exact same fucking thing.
Well, yeah, those were the two who are at war with each other in the ancient times.
Yeah. So you know what? I think that's it. That he's the true villain, and then he's just going to betray Evol and kill him.
Could be.
Yeah. Or Evol might turn into a good guy. Like all three of them will become good guys. So
could be.
Yeah, that's possible.
So before we get into like the back half of the episode, there was one kind of random scene in the middle of it that I want to dwell on real quick. We cut to a shot of the two like twin hunters in a scene that is very clearly choosing your starter Pokemon.
Yep.
Oh yeah. No, and I love that they have a bestiary. That's adorable. Because like they would have keep like a record of like all the monsters that they get throughout the yeah, so that's really cool.
And then after she picks one, and I don't know if we saw which one it was, but like the guy who runs the store comes up and it's like, hey, weren't you the one from that other store? And he's like, oh, it's a global enterprise. You can call me a wandering store owner. Why am I getting DJ Sagara vibes? Don't expand on that because Allie's still watching Gaim.
Actually, you know what I just realized?
Oh, Tara Z brings up another interesting point. It's Nurse Joy. That would be so fucking funny if it wasn't the same guy and they were just relatives that look like each other.
That would be hilarious.
I think that'd be a really good joke. That'd
just
be a really good joke.
pile on the Pokemon references. That'd be so funny.
Jenny.
It's cute that they have like a physical bestiary like as a book, but probably because like doesn't the analyzer like Anna like scan Igor gears and then like tells you something about like the beasts. So,
Yeah,
think
that's what the slot on it is for.
yeah, so that's just, it's kind of funny that like wow, Shout just probably has like a better version of their bestiary.
He's building his own Pokedex.
Yeah.
I like it too when Anna like chimes in being like, oh yeah, he's like a treasure hunter who wants to, and she's just like, oh, you're not a hunter, and he's like, nope,
I don't watch that
just kind of got
anime.
into this thing. Yeah, I don't watch that.
It's like, nope, I just got roped into this.
Boop, 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 boop.
And now this dog deer man is my partner.
Yeah. So,
Well, I think it's like a dog. No, it's a dog deer, I guess. Yeah.
so the second half of the episode is Sko Village, where Evil Alliance rando people have a bunch of the villagers enslaved into digging for Igor gears. And I kind of love this goofy fuck-ass little scan unit machine that they have, where they just have everyone bring up the Igor gears they've dug up and then plug it in and scan it.
I feel like that's something we've seen in like a toku somewhere, and they just like repainted it or something.
Probably.
I feel like we've seen it somewhere. But I love that, like, I like that Shout, like, they show up at the camp and Shout just sees all these people like mining for Igor gears. He's like, this should be more fun.
Digging's supposed to be fun. I'm like,
And Anna makes like a fucking like Anna makes a comment just being like, oh, Shout would be totally into this, and he's just like, yep, I would be.
yeah. So
That's cute.
as everyone's handing in their Igor gears they found, we have some rando guy in the village who I don't think was ever named, but presumably will be some sort of character of importance, given that he's in the preview for the next episode. But he goes up and basically starts rebelling against the shoulder pauldroned bully motherfucker from the Evil Alliance running the town, who we shortly come to be. He becomes named as Jalokia the Piquant, who then teams up with the dude who had arrested our main cast, whose name we learn is Hanebaro the Piper, who then plays his kakuseiki like a fucking flute.
Yeah, it was kind of cute. And I'm just looking at it like, that's not how that works. Also, yeah, apparently this guy, Pimmer was telling me that like he comes from like the same group that Shout's actors from.
Oh, that's fun. And okay, thank you to everyone in the chat, Ataro and Terrazed, because you pointed out something I genuinely did not pick up on. Scoville. Jalokia and Hanebaro are Jalokia and Habanero peppers. This is This is fucking Pepper Village.
That's cute.
Habanero, I did catch on to.
I didn't catch on it. That's clever.
I did notice that like his title as Piquant. I'm like, as in the word picante. I knew
like picante. Yeah.
Picante.
But like Piper, cause Pepper, I guess. But then why was he also playing it like he was the Pied Piper?
Because he thinks he's cool. That's all I can think of it. Also, other than mkaku and the other one, now we got introduced to like other like variants of the beast, which is pretty cool. So
I got something to say about that too. So first of all, variants, Pokemon, variants with different colors. Monster Hunter.
Yep.
You got your Nidorans, your Shelloses. There's so many different Pokemon that have different colored variants, and here's where we start meeting our. Well, technically, we've already seen this because we have Nkaku and Zetsu Nkaku, but now we have.
What I was saying, like before those two, they would like this is our proper introduction to like, oh yeah, there's variants.
Yeah, so these are two monsters of the same name but different colors and different hand weapon attachments. We have two different versions of Renkaku, one with pickaxe sickles and the other with wrench arms.
Yeah, and then one of them gets like a sick ass helmet. It was pretty cool.
They both get helmets, they're just different shaped.
Yeah.
But yes, we get our first 2v2, our first multi-battle, as Shout teams up with Giriko.
Double battle.
Yeah. Another Pokemon reference.
Well, I think it's called multi-battle because double battle would imply one trainer, two Pokemon versus one trainer, two Pokemon. Multi-battle is the term when used when it's two trainers versus two trainers.
That shot right there, when it happened, I was just sitting there going like, Huh?
Yeah, so Shout decides to take the battery or the Igor gear that the unnamed rando person, if someone knows his name, he decides to take it and go, you know what? Fuck you. I'll show you that this one isn't worthless by battling you with it. So we get introduced to Hokaku, the candle wax spider.
I mean, yeah, if it's shooting web, and it could resemble wax a bit, so
I think this is a genius design. Repurposing candle wax as spider web is pretty snazzy.
It's pretty cool, yeah.
Yes.
Like as we get to see more of these like monsters, like they look fucking cool.
And so we get a battle where Omegahorn proceeds to, checks notes, shoot white gooey candle wax and nothing else.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that was a little concerning to watch happen.
It worked.
And feel free to opt out, but while we were watching the episode, Allie mentioned that she had something she wanted to say, and I told her to save it for the show.
Okay.
It looks like cum.
Well, that was obvious.
That's the joke.
That's what I
everyone was
wanted to
making.
say, and you said save everything.
Yes.
I
Next question.
I thought you had
You
like a
said save for the show, and I did.
I thought you had a specific cum related joke about it. Just observing that it looks like cum
Don't
is
say the
pretty
word
obvious.
again. No, stop saying it.
Come on, guys.
No, God fucking damn it.
Kaku.
Don't like saying that.
So bad.
No, we'll get demonetized.
Not if I put a censor. Not if I replace the U with an asterisk.
Yeah, put the Brazzers logo in the corner. Fuck. Anyways, so yeah, and then like, and Kaku's like, "Wow, your ego is so fucking great. We're gonna help you."
Yeah, so seeing him fight passionately to defend innocence, and Kaku decides that he has been sufficiently filled with ego and goo or whatever, and then swaps in.
You have been filled with determination.
Determination. And so we get to see a very cool variant of, I guess the term for it is Hikaku Waza, which is like shouting special attack. So we get to see Shout use Oen Kaku, and we get to see Giriko use, I think it was called Giri Giri Zame, which was basically the equivalent of Zed moves.
Yeah.
Very, very cool. Giri Giri Mai? That was it? Okay. It was hard to hear over the flashy sound effects. But I understood the pun with Oen Kaku, because Oen is the word to like cheer. And then Oen Kaku would be like to cheer on as he's blasting his charge attack through the Megahorn. I do like that we had these like stock Hisatsu attacks. The shots of them like quote unquote breathing onto their weapons to charge them up, I think is a very fun way to use the mechanic.
Yeah.
So I really hope we get to see more of that with other hunters and other Kakuju special attacks.
Yeah, for sure.
And then our two Team Rocket-ass mooks get blasted off. The fucking shot of them in the sky as they're rocketing into the horizon is so funny.
And then the funniest thing was, so Shout apparently now like owns the town.
Yeah,
because like he said he was gonna take the town when he wins.
I'm actually really excited to see how far we take this whole like he who is the strongest, like the whole thing where if you're the gym leader, you basically run the town. The strongest hunter basically owns the land and the village and everyone in it.
So now this is also going to turn into a real-time strategy where you take over territories.
Correct. This is turning into a fucking territorial war, and I'm so here for it. You know what? You know what show we're also borrowing from? Digimon Cross Wars.
And you know he's going to recruit more hunters, and he's going to have them like protect the towns that he's like saved.
Which is funny because Shoutmon.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for that picture of like Captain Omegahorn with Shoutmon. I want to see it.
That'd be so funny.
So funny. Yeah, so now he owns a village.
Yep.
unintentionally.
It's a
Because,
fucking
like it just goes like maybe word it better next time.
yeah.
I love Anna. She's so sassy.
So we cut back to Evol and his throne room, and that's when we see that he apparently has the other half of the stone that Shout is looking for.
I legit, no joke, I saw it and I like was like, it's the stone. And then after like 20 seconds like of like freaking out about it, I was like, fucking of course he's the one who has it.
Yeah.
Of course he's the piece.
And yes, Tara, I saw and I did note that Giriko uses the Hikakuwaza on her sword and Shout uses it on his fist because that's what he fights with, because Enkaku doesn't have a weapon when he uses them.
Enkak!
Yeah. I do think
He's literally just a Final Fantasy 14 monk.
correct. I was about to say, as much as I think it would be cool if he did have a weapon, having our protagonist be basically a energy powered fist fighter is not an unheard of archetype. He is basically a monk.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's exciting. And something I realized at the end of the episode is we did not go longer than 3 episodes in the show about giant monsters before we had an episode with 0 giant monster fights.
That's fine, honestly. I kind of like these like grounded battles.
Yeah,
a bit more.
I'm so on the same page. I absolutely love. That was the one thing I was worried about this show before we went into it. I'm like, oh, it's about the giant monsters, so it's gonna be nothing but giant monster fights. And apparently, I was wrong, and I'm happy to be wrong.
Yeah, no, I like these grounded fights way more.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm on the other side where I kind of wish that the monsters were more of the focus.
I mean, they are narratively they are the focus, but in terms of like mechanically and what we're seeing happen in terms of the action, I feel like they're going to be splitting it down the middle as much as they can.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I still wish it was more monster focused personally, but I do like both.
Well,
Yeah.
I've still got a lot of episodes left, so plenty of time for it.
We have at least 20 episodes left, if not more. Tara says, sorry, Allie, the budget doesn't allow it.
Yeah, you
True.
gotta remember these are like low budget shows, so they gotta do what the best they can with the money they have.
Hard cut to Enkaku's dumb puppet face. So it looks like next week, even though they did kind of have a little sparring battle before, it looks like next episode, Shout and Giriko are going to have a proper battle unhindered by the Evol assholes. And it looks like this time it will involve her properly summoning Zankaku, because we got to see some shots of it swimming around in the water.
Yeah, so I think we're just gonna get like sometimes we're gonna get like a giant monster battle, sometimes we're gonna get a grounded battle, sometimes we might get both in the same episode.
Yeah.
So,
I'm sure the balance will be struck at a reasonable ratio. So I'm just pointing it out as an observation, and I'm excited to see more.
Yeah.
I feel like the main issue that I've noticed with like how I feel about it is a lot of the time when the monsters get summoned, they're usually just part of the finisher instead of actually like fighting. They're just called at the end to finish off the battle, and it's like, eh.
Well, it's kind of like a thing like the hunter and the monster like work together. So.
I feel like we're on the tail end of the tutorial period where they're introducing us to all the concepts, and then they'll play with each of them more.
Could be.
Yeah.
Could be.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we're at the point where they're still exploring and explaining how everything works, but now that we've gotten this many episodes in, I feel like they have more room in the episodes to just do the things that they've taught us they can do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Tara's the A-class majority of them are just PNGs. Kind of. But as we saw from the stone that Evol has, all of the like A-class ones are like, or I don't know if they're all A-class or they're all S-class, but like the ones that all attach to Enkaku that we saw in the toy line are like the important ones, which will have physical forms.
Yeah.
All right.
Muy importante.
Any other closing thoughts before we move on?
I mean, still still want to know Reishi's deal, but like it seems we got a little hints at kind of what he's doing, possibly that like these, he's sticking around the henchmen and asking questions, figuring out stuff. So
Yeah, I think
he's got to be some kind of secret spy.
I think Reiji's plot arc is being drip fed to us at an acceptable pace. We're getting little bites and teases of what's going on, and I feel like we'll get revealed in due time.
I want to see him like use a megahorn and like
he was given the orange crab one, which is one of the important ones, so we know it's going to happen.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing him fight. It's gonna be cool.
Yeah.
He's gonna be so emo about it too. He's gonna be like, what's the crab's name?
I don't know offhand. But because we know that the crab like has like shooting energy blasts, it'll be funny if he has a weapon that resembles the Gavarian trigger.
Mm-hmm.
Hekikaku, yes, that's it.
Yeah, Hekikaku. He's just gonna like be all like Hekikaku, just like very emo.
Yeah,
just very nonchalant.
All right, very cool. Let us move on to the feature topic, which means going back to Zeztz.
Come on again.
Good morning.
Zero's alive! Oh my god!
So yeah, this happens way earlier in the canon timeline of the show. By merit of Zero being alive.
Oh, someone tag Decker because he wanted to be back for the feature topic.
So so the hyper battle videos, just to explain it to Allie, are all side episodes that are usually funny and playing around with the mechanics of the show. Usually have a special, unique form. So this is the example for Zeztz. So we basically, it's about one rando dreamer who we discover is a baseball player named Fujitani Daisuke.
Mm-hmm.
And for some reason, his anxiety over performing well in baseball manifests as a mecha anime.
Yeah, because like I'm watching because we didn't get introduced to the character proper yet, and I'm looking at like him when he's being summoned to like pilot the robot, and I was like, why is he in a baseball uniform?
The joke here is he was the ace pilot because he's the ace player of his team.
Yeah, because apparently his whole thing is he like pitches and hits, but he like pitches his own.
Yeah, the
like,
way they chose to have
sense.
The way they chose to lean into the comedy in this episode is by way of he's so good at baseball that he can pitch a ball and then run past it and hit his own pitch.
Yeah, but that's not how that works in baseball because the opposing team is pitching the baseball to you.
Yeah, that was a part of it.
It's that good.
We don't even need to get into why that doesn't make sense from a rules standpoint because that already doesn't make sense from a physics standpoint.
Decker's saying you need to be Japanese to actually get it. So I'm like, okay, that makes sense.
Japan loves baseball. It's their national pastime. That's all that matters.
They love baseball more than anyone else in the world.
Yeah. So the opening bit devolves into a literal get in the mech Shinji moment where he is lining up to go and fight a giant kaiju with a mech that is in fact the code Zeroider as a giant fucking robot.
Oh, dude, it's the fucking coolest thing ever.
I bet you like that.
I saw it just like in the hangar and I was just like, oh my god.
So Fujitani,
like, all the teasers and stuff like we just saw like giant Zero, and that was it. I didn't think it was gonna be like a mech suit, so I'm like, that's so cool.
So in the dream, he prepares to deploy in the Zeroider to fight the Gigados Kaiju, which is hilarious because that's apparently the name of the enemy team that he's facing in the baseball game. But at the last minute, he gets cold feet and doesn't want to do it, so it devolves into a literal get in the mech Shinji moment. and then fucking just in case it wasn't obvious enough, they absolutely nail the fucking point home by having Natsuka go, fuck it, I'll do it, and shed her uniform into a literal plug suit from Evangelion.
Yeah. And then Baku makes like a comment, it's like, you look good in it. And she's like, shut up.
Look at the fucking ear things. It's so Evangelion. And I say that as someone having never watched Evangelion.
Oh, it's based on a cosplay form on a plug suit.
Close enough. Okay, tell me if I'm wrong, but is this not the same robot monster that Punish spawned in that one episode? Is this where this is from?
Well, yeah, it's from the prison. It's the prison monster.
Okay, because I thought we'd seen this before, but I wasn't 100% sure.
It's in the prison.
Yeah. So it doesn't happen, and then we go to fucking Baku goes and talks to Zero in the Zeztz agent room and tells him about what's happening. And it's like, oh, that's weird. I'm an easy ride, and proceeds to just get down so Baku can ride him.
That's a sentence.
It was just great seeing Zero, hearing him speak English, and he says the mission.
This fucking
in
scene.
English, and I was like, oh.
This fucking scene is so weirder with the post episode knowledge that he's actually his father.
Yeah, it was a little.
Yeah, he wants his.
All right, son, get on and ride me.
At least we know that. That's
vroom,
like
vroom.
At least we know that's like his dream form. So
The freaking face Baku's making.
Yay!
Oh, they clearly had fun doing that.
They're playing horsey.
Playing horsey. I hate that.
That's very accurate.
So while everyone's hanging out IRL, like Baku's telling Nazca and Fujimi about Fujitani, and then like in a scene that I can't believe didn't happen in the actual show, Fujimi just out of nowhere goes, "Oh, I get it, because your bike looks like a transformer." And it's like, well, yes, obviously. But then for some reason, that observation prompts Nazca to just drag him off screen and kick his ass. Like, I don't feel like that was called for.
Does he know?
Obviously, he doesn't know.
It's non-canon as fuck.
Even if it is canon,
Does
this
he
is
know?
very clearly from earlier in the show.
Honestly, if there was one Rider show where their hyper battle video would be like considered canon, it would be Zeztz, because it's all based around dreams.
I was gonna say, this probably takes place during the premonition anyways.
Oh yeah, it is during the premonition. Yeah, that makes sense. So it is non-canon as fuck.
So yeah, Baku goes and talks to the baseball player, and I love that conversation boiled down to, I have anxiety!
Me
Yeah, he's
too.
he's an athlete. Of course he has anxiety.
Yep. And then we get, I think, my favorite scene of the episode. I don't think he ever did this in the actual show, but while preparing to go back into the dream, Baku proceeds to not put the Zeztz driver on, but instead hug it like a fucking plushie.
Oh my gosh, that was hilarious. Ichi and I were cracking up.
I bet.
And I was like, Baku, brother, you are a grown-ass man.
Sir, I don't believe that's how that works.
No, listen. At the moment, since my current injury, I've had like my little sad nuggie next to me.
Sad nuggie?
Yeah, remember the nuggies I showed you, like the frog one and stuff. So I have a little nuggie.
Let me be clear. I'm not giving.
Showed me. I just don't remember.
I'm not giving Baku shit for doing the action that is tantamount to cuddling with a plushie. My problem is, why did you do that instead of putting the belt on like you always do?
Well, it's a hyper battle video, so it's supposed to be silly, right?
Sure,
so, yeah, that's Ned.
That is
Ned.
the out-of-universe reason, but looking at this from a purely in-universe reason, what the fuck?
There is one that wears a frog costume. So just
my gosh, amazing!
Oh yeah, I remember seeing those at Enemy North.
Yeah, maybe I'll get you one for next time you come down here. Right.
So Fujitani once again will not get in the mech. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, I also just really never get tired of Baku's ability to just fall asleep instantly. It's so funny.
I wish.
They just I love it. As soon as he hits the pillow,
Yep.
Like, that's great.
Tara says, Ichi, you're getting a headache from overthinking a Hyper Battle DVD. Have you watched
remember, this is a Hyper
Castranger?
Battle video. We're supposed to have fun. It's a Hyper Battle video. We're supposed to have fun.
Yes, that is the reason. But also, have you watched Castranger? This is what I do. Remember the saber one? No, I do not, and I think I prefer it that way.
Yeah.
That's probably why you don't remember it. Your brain just blocked it out.
And I liked saber.
Light is a very
Liked asterisk.
anyways. Yeah.
So I like saber. So Fujitani still won't get in the mech, and Baku goes, I will pilot it with you. And I was so ready to put down money that because this is a dream and nothing fucking matters and nothing has to make sense, that they would have pulled out, oh, we secretly built this robot with a second cockpit in case it needed to be double piloted. But no, there's still one cockpit. Baku just stands there in there with him.
Yep.
Just for moral support, and I guess that's enough.
Yeah, I think they lost the definition of pilot it with you.
And I love that his mech piloting suit involves an actual baseball helmet, which I guess makes sense. Quote unquote sense.
I mean, remember, Decker, this is a dream, okay? Anything can and will happen.
This show is just a gigantic blank check to do whatever the fuck they wanted. Because it's in a dream, nothing has to make sense.
No.
So I've always been defending the show with, like, anytime any, like, dream nonsense episodes, I'm like, no, it's a dream. Anything can happen in a dream.
And then they proceed to tell me to go fuck myself as Fujitani in his cockpit proceeds to actually equip a baseball glove. And I'm like, how are you gonna fucking pilot a robot with that on? Come on!
Like, it's a dream. You can do anything.
Ah!
You can do anything, honey.
Yeah, Michi's really getting pissed off about a Hyper Battle video. That's a new one.
This is the Decker
overthinking again. Get out the flat water.
Decker's pointing out something interesting. This is the only time Zero and Baku have fought together.
They're gonna fight in the movie.
That's
Excuse me.
True? Question mark.
No, what do you mean? No, they all transformed together.
But we don't know that they actually fought together.
Oh, whatever.
We can hold out hope that they will.
No, apparently everyone's saying they don't because they've obviously seen the movie.
And it primarily at the start of that fight, it involved Zero having his son inside of him, and then proceeded to activate his pull-out mechanism and ejected his son into the sky.
Yep.
Yeeted.
And I liked that he grew big as well, and he used Wonder. Like the whole time, like I knew Zeztz was going to go big at some point. I'm like, he's going to use Wonder.
Remember Wonder form? It's back in Pog form.
Yeah, he's got the ability. Yeah, he's got the ability to grow big and small.
Even though Wonder is in the fucking second opening of the show, this is the only time we've seen Wonder grow giant. That's insane.
Yeah, we don't have the budget for that in the show. Are you kidding me?
Which is funny considering how cheap this episode looks. Especially when you really zoom into the set they're on.
It's ultra big.
Yeah, I love they make an Ultraman reference.
It's ultra big.
And then they say we are on it, and I was like, oh, that's father and son.
Yeah. Maybe we'll fight a mob.
Lay side by side.
Look out! We're gonna come and ride! We got a whole new form to henshin. We got a whole new monster to fight.
You've interrupted the Baku Nem dream sequence. What have you memorized? Thank you.
Yeah, well, if you're Baku's dad and the head of code, I only have one question. Will you be having the chicken or the sea bass?
Yeah, the chicken. Latin King of Thieves. If you've never seen it, go watch it.
I think it's the best one.
It is the best one, 100%.
Fucking fight me, internet.
You killed Saluk.
You're in.
You're in.
You killed Odaka.
You killed the lady.
All right, so yes, we get a very, very cool fight of Zeztz Wonder and Giant Code Zeroider kicking the monster's ass. It then
Everything I wanted.
It then proceeds to spit out a normal-sized version of it, which I guess was quote-unquote piloting it, and it proceeds to try to Naruto run away.
Yep. That's funny.
It yeeted so fast.
And so to really nail home that orb is a thing that Japan likes, the pitcher, the baseball player, proceeds to take his baseball, manifest it into a capsum, and pitch it at Zeztz.
Correct.
Beautiful.
And thus we get the form Lane has been waiting to see, Zeztz Special Impact Zeroider.
Yeah, so at first I really, really didn't like it. But as I saw it fighting and just doing stuff, I grew to really like it.
I kind of liked it. Like I'm not a huge fan of normal impact, but this as like a Zeztz plus 0 form, I think really does the job.
I just love he has like the Zeroider legs.
Yeah, which he
I
uses.
think that's a really nice touch. Yeah, it's a really nice touch.
The best thing is that he actually used the wheels in combat pretty crazily.
Oh yeah, when he was like skirting across the freaking fence, that was awesome.
Yep.
Yeah, and he's got like a mouth guard that's Zeroider themed. It's pretty cool.
And you start to see him like steaming up and smoke coming out of all of his pipes and shit. And he literally says to the monster, "I'm charging."
Oh, is it from Booster? That's why we never saw that form again.
Yeah. It's repainted Impact Booster. That's fine. We weren't going to see that form again.
No, it's a one-time thing.
Let's be real. We weren't going to see that form again.
But it's like one of the best looking ones though.
Well, too bad. Oblivion deleted all the other capsums.
Sad.
I also noticed...
Correct.
Maybe I'm crazy, but I'm pretty sure that like eye plates on this form are like shittier quality than all of Zetz's other forms. They look like they were just flat plastic as opposed to the transparent composite eyes that all of his other suits has. It's a stunt suit. That explains it.
Yeah.
We didn't want to spend budget on an actual full-fledged suit like all the other forms for the hyper battle video.
Nope.
Yeah, that's what they always do. They have a like a appearance suit and a stunt suit.
Yeah. So Zeztz, for his final attack, does the thing that the baseball player does where he quote unquote pitches, then runs past it and hits it himself, and then follows that up with a rider kick out of the sky. This is the three-way style. I do, as goofy as it is, I do think it was pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
So
I like the capsum too because it's like Zeztz and Zero together doing the pose.
Yes, probably a very limited item to get. So the nightmare's dead. The baseball player's anxiety's gone, I guess, as a result of watching a monster be defeated for some reason. And we get this little scene where a kid comes up and it's like, "Please hit a home run today." Okay. And then we proceed to not see the baseball game. It just abruptly ends.
And then like he's like, "Oh, like your biggest fans love you. Do you like baseball?" I'm like, "Yeah." Why are you asking him that?
I, a Japanese person, like baseball. It's just so funny that it fucking abruptly ends. We don't have time in a hyper battle video for a proper denouement. Not even a 1 second shot of like him being, "Yeah, I won the game." Just nope.
I think they should have fought like in an actual baseball stadium. That would have been cool.
Again, we don't have the budget for that for a hyper battle video. That's a summer movie thing. Look at Gaim.
Yeah. Ugh.
And Geets. Geets did that too.
Yep.
That would be cool though. It would be on brand because the capsums are baseballs, as this episode showed us. Yeah, so that's about it. Very wacky, very funny. Proper. I think appropriately nonsensical for a show based on dreams. Despite how much I just yelled about it, I rather enjoyed it.
I thought it was.
Oh, yeah,
I thought
no,
it was
it was-
hilarious. It was
I
great.
thought it was really fun. I'm just glad I got to see Zero. I miss him.
Rip
I miss
Zero.
him.
I do. I miss my bike dad.
I miss my bike dad.
Bike daddy. Yeah.
Bike dad.
No, he's not. He's not a cat, guys. We have cats. The cats. You're thinking of the next Rider series.
You're thinking of the sister.
He's like,
Yes,
he's
you guys
like, I don't know if Canadians have ever seen this commercial, but it's like, he kind of reminds, like Zero, because he pilots a bike, basically. He reminds me of the Buy My Bikes commercial with the dad.
I don't
and
know.
He runs this company, and he's like, he's always wearing some wacky outfit, and he's just screaming on the screen, "Buy my bikes!"
For some reason,
I've
my
never seen
brain
that.
went to Jay Sherman from The Critic. Buy my book. Buy my book. But earlier, I thought you were about to go into. I don't know if Canadians have cats. My brain is going all the fuck over the place today.
Yeah, I don't think
Damn
you're
it.
okay right now.
Damn it! It wasn't the Fortnite announcement.
Let me.
There's a Kingdom Hearts series coming. Cool. I like that protagonist. He looks cool.
Oh. Anyways, no, that's really cool.
Yeah, there's some Kingdom Hearts news happening this weekend. We'll see.
It's Kingdom Hearts shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but my dumbass thought it was tonight instead of tomorrow because I'm dumb.
All right. Any other closing thoughts on the special?
Again, just really happy to see Zero. I thought they nailed kind of like what a Zeztz hyper battle video would be,
Yeah.
being about dreams and stuff. So yeah, it was really fun.
Excellent. All right, and that's going to be it for Castranger this week. Which leads us into Jikai Redo Sentai Castranger. Hey guys, remember Super Sentai?
No.
Yeah.
Well, our topic for next week is going to be the Ghost Uger Polar Beginning Special.
Ooh.
We get to go back to the
Ooh.
junior crackhead team.
Hell yeah.
Ooh.
Freaking with what's her face, Apothis, whatever, being like the Black Ranger.
Tara says, "Get ready for another Ichi headache." Probably. Oh yeah,
Hey,
one
man,
of
we
the old
got
one of the old Ghost Ugers was fucking one of the sisters from Gotchard.
Girl, my little girl.
Right, I remember that was announced. Atropos. I was trying to.
Yeah, and then the Yellow Ranger was fucking Eisen from Ultraman Rube. So
Right,
look
right,
forward to
right. Anyways, that should be
that. Oh
fun.
boy.
All right, that is going to be it for Castranger this week. All right, that is going to be a shout out to our active patrons, which of course includes Blaze, Armorhide, Midas the Fool, Vegas Bear, Locke, whatever, and Vegas Bear a second time. Thank you very much for supporting our show.
Yeah.
Let us know what you thought of these episodes in the comments. Let us know what you would like us to talk about in the future. As always, the primary source of our hijinks is castranger.podbean.com. From there, you can find our Facebook, Twitter, Patreon, merch store, Discord, all of our cool shit. Thank you all for listening, watching, liking, favoriting, sharing, subscribing, hitting the bell, and being awesome. And we will see you next week.
Stay
Stay bike.
bike.